We use ruler, color markers, pencil, scissors, measure tape, paper. This basic t-shirt pattern is very useful because with it we graved accent LL do several others patterns. We use stretch fabric with spandex. We don't use sewing flash seam. We use the paper fold into. Note: if you want your t-shirt to be easy, then add 3 cm to the pattern. Note: the left vertical line indicates the line where we fold the fabric, so we put this pattern line over the fabric fold. Measurements needed: neck circumference, we measure around the neck. Bust circumference, we measure around the bust. Back wide, we measure in the back. Point shoulder in the left, 2-point shoulder in the right side. Waistline, we measure from the neck to the waist and draw a horizontal line. Waist circumference, we measure around the waist. Hip circumference, we measure around the hip. Hip line, we measure from the neck to the hip and draw a horizontal line. Shoulder, we measure from the neck to the point shoulder where it joins with the arm. Length sleeve, we measure from the point shoulder to the elbow or wrist, as we like. Wide sleeve, we measure the upper arm circumference and the elbow or wrist circumference, where ends the sleeve. We use Italian measurement in centimeters. Basic t-shirt pattern front part, we draw a rectangle with 1/4 hip circumferences in horizontal lines and the t-shirt length we like. Neck, in the upper horizontal line we mark 1/6 neck circumference plus 1/5 cm blue mark. In the left vertical line we mark 1/6 neck circumference plus 3 cm blue mark. We join with a soft curve. Shoulder, in the upper horizontal line we mark the shoulder length red line. We mark down 1/6, divide in half, and join with the neck mark with a diagonal line brown line. We get the shoulder. Dart, we draw a vertical line green line that has 1/4 bust circumference for woman, or half back wide for man. Here we draw the bust line. Horizontal green line. In this vertical green line we look for half and under 2 cm in bust/chest line, and the vertical line we draw up 3 cm. We join in soft curve all the marks. We get the dart. Side seam, we join the bust/chest line with the hem line red vertical line. To make the t-shirt tight, we measure from neck to waist and draw the waistline. In this line we mark 1/4 waist circumference. I didn't draw it, sorry. We measure from neck to hip and draw the hip line. In this line we mark 1/4 hip circumference. I didn't draw it, sorry. The hem line is the hip circumference plus 3 cm. Then we join bust/chest line mark, waistline mark, hip line mark and hem line mark. We get the side seam. Back pattern, we draw the same all steps, except in the neck we mark 1/6 neck circumference plus 2 cm in the vertical line. In the dart we don't enter the 2 cm. Sleeves patterns, we fold vertically the paper into half so we do the sleeve complete at once. In the vertical we put the sleeve length. In the upper horizontal line we mark 1/4 bust circumference woman or 1/2 back wide measurement man. Sleeve cap depth, we measure 1/10 bust circumference and draw a line horizontal blue line diagonal green line. We measure the front dart plus the back dart with the tape stand up. We divide in half. We use this measurement to join the left angle with the horizontal blue line with the ruler. We get the diagonal green line. Sleeve cap. We divide this diagonal line in half. Each half we divide in half too. We get 3 marks brown. In the first left mark we draw up 1 centimeter. In the third right mark we draw down 1 centimeter. Back cap sleeve we join with a soft curve. The first mark the middle and the third mark see the draw. Yellow curve. Front cap sleeve we join with a soft curve. The first mark the middle and the third mark see the draw. Red curve in the hem line. Down horizontal line. We mark the half elbow circumference. If it's short sleeve. Sorry, I didn't draw it. We join the horizontal blue line with the sleeve hem mark in the down horizontal line with a vertical line. Sorry, I didn't draw it. We get the sleeve side seam. How to cut the sleeve pattern. We cut off in the fold paper the back cap sleeve yellow curve. We unfold the paper and cut the front cap sleeve red curve. We follow cutting the sleeve side seam. We get the sleeve pattern. Now, as always, we need to practice